two things I think of when I think about that. I think about those that have been in the faith for a very long time, that have been in the church for a very long time. They have a tendency to want to say, hey, let the next generation pick this up. You know, and I've been to congregations where they've said that's our problem. Is that we're almost all older people and they don't want to do the work anymore.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I think about is sometimes it can be so exhausting trying to help people that don't want to be helped.
Yeah.
And that's what we run into sometimes. When we're doing these benevolent works and we try to add an evangelistic twist to it, they just want your bread. They just want the food. They don't want to talk about that. That can be exhausting.
Yeah.
That can be exhausting.
I think that and part of that is kind of like having a coach. Sometimes I just need to acknowledge that I'm tired, right? I'm not gonna quit, but I just want you to acknowledge that I am tired. Like this is difficult and I just need that encouragement. Hey, give me one more rep. Give me one more lap. You got this. We got one more quarter. You know, that's what he's saying. Don't grow weary in doing good. Because what you're doing is good. What you're doing is making an impact. What you're doing matters. For in due season, we shall reap if we do not lose heart. Like that, what you're doing is, if you keep up, there's going to be a payoff. I'm getting worn out because I'm not seeing the payoff, right? I'm getting up and going to the gym every day and my pant size hasn't shrunk at all, right? And so the guy said, just keep doing it. I'm telling you, if you just keep doing it, you're going to see results. Now, if you stop, what's going to happen?
It's going to be harder the next time.
You're going to know results. It's going to be harder the next time, right? But if you just keep going, I promise you, you're going to see results. You're going to reap in due season, but only if you don't lose heart. And this is the thing is we think about ourselves and we think about our churches. Like a lot of what we're doing is just telling people, keep going. You're doing so good. I know there's this stress in your life and this thing's going on in your family and this thing's going on in the church and you're trying to learn all these things and it's different, but just keep it one foot in front of the other. And I promise you, if you don't lose heart in due season, you're going to reap. That Galatians 1, you bear one another's burdens, right? That's the nature of the body in the life of Christ. So as we have opportunity, I'm not responsible for everything in the whole world, okay? And that you can't bear that burden. But if you have opportunity, let us do good to all, especially those who are of the household of faith. Are we only concerned about our brethren? Nope, we're concerned about everybody. Okay, now I can't bear the burden for the whole world, but I have some opportunities with people all throughout the world, but especially when we talk about the body of Christ.
That makes it does make a distinction, and there's nothing wrong with that distinction. God's saying, look, you can be out doing all the good works in the world. If you've got starving people in your own congregation, then your funds are not being used.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Absolutely.
You know, the illustration is you lose gas miles when you stop a car. When the car keeps going, it's more efficient. You actually burn less gas by using it. But the power that is needed to start the car up once it stops is a lot more greater. That's why you get higher gas miles when you drive a long distance.
On the interstate, yeah.
So it's the same thing in our Christianity. We stop, it takes us so much energy to get back into that versus many people experienced that with COVID. It was hard for them to get back.
It started again.
To get started, right?
Fascinatingly so. I had pillars of the church who told me I had no idea how hard it would be to start coming back to church.